Just before the video starts, I just want to say this video has taken me roughly about 14 to 13 hours to film and edit this video. It's taken quite a long time, but anyway guys, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. How's it going guys? My name is CrazyUKGamer. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day today, and today I'm going to be showing you the behind the scenes of my filming, editing, and pretty much anything else that comes along. Anyway, without further ado, we're just going to get straight in with this. So the first thing I have to do is go and set up my green screen. So I'm going to go and speed that along for you, because sometimes that can take a little bit of time if I'm being stupid.
Head up, that's a fact. Never looking back. I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong. Always moving on. Feel I don't belong. Tell my thoughts.
So there we go. My green screen is set up. That's what, my knee! That's what you see, not me falling over. That's what you see when I'm like playing games, because obviously I only need like a little square of it. That's the green screen set up. That's actually the hardest thing to go and set up. Also, I might as well get my microphone set up at the same time. I'll get into like the recording stuff in 1 second.
What I'm doing, never give.
About there, I think we do. We might move it, but we'll see at the moment. At the moment, it looks like it's a good place to be. Next thing is the camera, because if we don't have the camera, there's gonna be no face cam, and then that would be quite awkward. Hi. So as you can see, my camera is going to be there. I've actually got it off at the moment, but I'll show you what it's like when it's on in a second. And it'll be pointing at me sitting here, but there's a few other things that also need to be set up. So I still need to go and connect my Elgato, that all set up on there, connecting onto here. And we've also got this wonderful light here, which I'll be talking about in a second, and obviously my headset. Okay, right, so we're going to start with the light. We're just going to plug that in there, and then we're going to go and turn this on. We're going to go and get blinded by it. There we go, that's lovely. Okay, right, so we've got the light on there, and we've got the light on over there, so when I actually sit down, my face doesn't look like it's sitting in a dark room. Even though it's not sitting in a dark room, it's just lighting and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, without further ado, we're just going to go and set up the Elgato. Before I set up my Elgato though, it is a good idea to go and turn on the PlayStation, otherwise it won't work. I've got my camera set up, PlayStation all ready to go, got my green screen ready, I've got my microphone ready, and over here we've got Audacity to go and record my voice, got the gameplay all ready to go and set up. So without further ado, we're just going to go start with the audio thing, and I need to be quiet for 30 seconds, so here we go. Okay, right, so now I'm going to go and turn on Elgato to go and record. Alright, so I've got my camera going, I've got my gameplay going, as you can see, and I've also got my Audacity going. Probably a little bit laggy for you guys, which I do apologise for that. We're just going to go and sync up by pressing the blue button there. So now I can go, we're syncing in 3, 2, 1. So everything is now syncing as far as I know. Okay, right, so right now we are all ready to go, and I've synced up my face cam, my gameplay, and my audio, so all together I'll show you how that's done through editing. But anyway, right now we've got to go and record a gameplay. How's it going guys? My name is CrazyUKGamer. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day today.
Oh yeah, able. Oh yeah, I'm stable. Oh yeah, no label. Oh yeah, you know me. I have only a path. I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. Yeah.
Right now, I've actually been recording for 22 minutes, and I've actually been recording on there for 23 minutes. So, I mean, I don't know how much of this would actually make it through a video, because sometimes I think that things are quite funny, and then it actually turns out that they're not funny, so a lot of it gets cut out, which you'll see in the editing. That was... Oh, that was funny. My mix amp just fell on the floor. That's not good.
Girl, you got me shook from the...
Look at the stupidity. It's all on the floor right now. I can't get my controller. I'm stuck.
I don't do it by the book, but for you I'll take a look. Don't know what your mama took. Sweet and spicy like a cook, yeah. I'll keep it real, let's make a deal. Buy you a... Thank
you guys for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you show your support by punching the like button. And if you're not part of the Crazy Army, make sure you punch that subscribe button. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, right guys, so that is then the end of the video. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my camera, and turn off my Elgato, and I'm also going to turn off Audacity as well. So what I'm going to do now, before I do anything on Audacity or anything else, is I'm now going to actually go and work on the thumbnail. This is exactly what I do. I've still got my camera set up, so I'm just going to zoom back out. So for a thumbnail, I'm just going to actually just start recording, and then I'm going to go and take a screenshot from the recording that I'm doing, and then I'm going to go and use that as the thumbnail, and then I'll like show you how I do thumbnails and all the kind of stuff later on. A few different like photos, so obviously I don't know which one I'm going to be using. Yeah, so we're now going to go and hop onto the computer so you guys can go and see what I do now. Okay, right, so as you can see, I'm actually on my PC now, and what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to go and edit the audio a little bit. If I left it as it is, I mean, it'll be okay, but I personally believe I could make it a little bit better, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and get like the first 30 seconds or so. Hence why I said I got to be quiet for about 30 seconds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into effects, and I'm going to go into noise reduction, and then get noise profile.
And then that's going to do that, and then we're just going to highlight the whole thing, and then we are just going to click on noise reduction and then click OK. In the meantime, whilst it's doing that, I'm just going to go and take my SD card out of my camera, plug that into my computer, and then go and get the files off there. At the same time as like all this is doing its noise reduction, I'm also going to go and change the names of this. I'm going to call this one thumbnail, because that's going to be the ones with the thumbnail. The longer the file, the more the noise reduction has to do, more compressing, or whatever kind of stuff you're actually going to do on it, the longer it's going to take. I'm actually copying over those two files. Whilst that's happening, we can also go and work on the audio again, so we're going to go and compress it. So I won't actually be editing on this computer, I'm actually going to be editing on a Mac, because obviously I've actually got editing software on there, and I haven't actually got editing software on here, and to be honest, the Mac is a little bit faster than this thing.
Till I'm gone, dude. I do what I want, couldn't stop me if you wanted to. I just work hard.
We are now going to go on to equalization. So the last thing, as I said, is normalize. I'm also now just going to go and export this, then I put it into a WAV file, wave audio something file. And we're just going to go copy this, then that's going to take as long as that needs to. We're just going to go and wait for that, and then I'll be back in the other room recording what I need to record. So yeah. I'll see you guys then. Okay, right guys, so here we are in the editing process, and right now I just created a little thing over here called Race the Sun. Actually got all the stuff that I'm actually working on now, or that I will be working on, and the ones that we are going to be working on is we're going to have this one, we're going to have the audio, I'm going to have that one. And I need to go and sync them all up together, so hence when I was syncing in 3, 2, 1 and then I clapped, which will actually be about here. This is the only part that can sometimes take a little bit of time if you can't find it, and because I'm filming myself it just feels like it's a little bit harder to go and do. So this, right now I'm pretty much nearly frame by frame, not quite frame by frame, so that is there on this one, as close as I can get it, that's pretty much it. So then, right, we're all synced up, that's good. So that is how I get my face cam and audio and everything else all synced up. So this is where I start my intro. I'm just gonna do it frame by frame right there, right at that point. And I'm also going to now get rid of my green screen, which, like that. And as you can see, there's like little bits here and there, and my hair's kind of a little bit disappeared a little bit. I'm just gonna go and get rid of that, the worst parts of it, bring myself back in like that. Now you may see like that's appearing there. So the way I get rid of that is I just crop myself down into a little square, so you don't see all the rubbish behind me. Obviously we just shrink ourselves down into a little square down in the corner. I'm going to go and speed this up because obviously this is the longest part. It could take an hour, it could take even longer, but I'm going to go and edit the whole thing. So yeah.
And now I'm ready taking over, 'cause every day I'm getting closer. Just look at everything.
20 minutes in.
And now I'm ready, I'ma blow up. Yeah.
36 minutes in, my back's starting to ache a little bit now because obviously I'm hunched over like this, but I don't realise it. I've done 2 minutes and 5 seconds and we're 36 minutes in, so you can tell how long sometimes editing my videos can take.
And now I'm ready, I'ma blow up. Man, I promise that I'm gonna make it somewhere. As long as I'm conscious, I'll be working hard to get there. I am not
25 minutes left.
so prepare, 'cause you know I'm honest and I'm coming for you, be scared. Man, I promise that I'm gonna make it somewhere. As long as I'm conscious, I'll be working hard to get there. I am not a novice, I'm gonna be the best, so prepare, 'cause you know I'm...
At this point I'm actually talking to you guys, and I've been editing for an hour now. And we're at nearly about 4 minutes.
Y'all better watch out. Nefex is on the rise. Yeah.
An hour and 15 so far.
I keep it going, I'm rolling and flowing, I'm coasting, I got them all trolling me right. I just keep growing and showing them knowing I'm owning this flow, you can catch me outside. Gonna get them all with a little payback. Never gonna fall, I'ma stay on the attack. Put them up against the wall as I finish every track. Never gonna stall, no, I'm never gonna
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the whole thing done in an hour. Actually, no, it's not quite done because we haven't rendered it yet.
Turning the profit, you know I can't stop it until I am dead. Gonna be unstoppable and profitable, cause I got a constant flow of knowledge, yo. If you got a problem, bro, take 'em off the throw. Coming to the top, I go, yeah, promise slow.
That you see there, which I don't know why I'm pointing because that's there. Anyway, what you see on the timeline there is pretty much what I have to do through a video of editing. Now the video is done. So guys, that is pretty much the video thing done. I then have to go put it into a file. The way I do that is that I go over here, I click on this, and then go onto master file, call it what I want, save it to where I want it to, and that's that. I'll go and show you how I do like the thumbnail and the editing in 1 second, but I really need to go and get myself a drink first. Okay, right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to be working on the thumbnail. By the way, I'm listening to music whilst I'm doing this, because I don't know, it's just the way I do it, I guess. I think we're going to actually stick with that photo, because I don't know what we're going to call it yet, so I'm just going to go and leave it with that one too. I'm going to take a screenshot. I wonder if I can get the logo for it. Yes, good, right. So I can go and copy this. So what I'd do is that I'd go and check through all of this, which I will go and do separately, just to make sure that everything is correct. This would actually work quite well, so we're going to go and use this. Create the thumbnail using this. So, whoop, not from template. That was the wrong button. 920 by 1080, and that's going to be the size of the thumbnail. But I'm just going to go and get everything else up, and then I'm going to speed it up so you guys can kind of see what happens. Okay, so unfortunately what happened was my camera decided that it would die and say that there's not enough space, so I had to actually go and offload it all, and then we could go and start again. Anyway, without further ado, we're just going to go on, and I'm just going to show you what it's like to speed through all of this and put it together as a thumbnail.
I gotta do it for the fans, I wanna do it for the fans, bruh. I got really big plans, I'ma do it cause I can, I throw cash for a minute, oh, she throw back for a minute.
Okay, right, so I've done the base thing of it, which was relatively quick, but then obviously I think this is about my 3rd or 4th episode. I'm actually just going to go and check to make sure, and then I have like a number down in the corner, and I use a program called Motion for that, because it has loads and loads of different kinds of like text styles that you can use, and personally there's one that I use all the time. I've done 3 already, so this will be the 4th one, so I'm going to go onto Motion and create a number 4. Okay, right, so this is Motion. Pretty much you can actually do like cool little projects on this, which I've used a few times actually for intros on things, and I also did my outro on this. But what I'm doing here is I'm just mainly doing this to go and get the number that I want, and then I'm just going to go and change it around a little bit. And now we just got to wait for a little bit for it to go and create itself into a PNG, and then we're going to go and put it onto our photo, and then our thumbnail this one. It's a little bit hard to see. Got to look at it from about this size, because that's the size that most people won't actually see it. There's no point having something tiny, because obviously then people won't see it. That size as well, because people will see it those 2 different sizes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change this now. That's not too bad, because you can still see that. So unfortunately that wasn't quite right, so I now want to change the color of it, so hopefully it'll be a little bit better. And I've also upped the brightness of the screenshot a little bit, so hopefully it'll work. So that's going to be the thumbnail. Just once again, just make sure you check. Pretty cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to go file and save as. We're also going to save this as a JPEG as well. Okay, right guys, so pretty much the only thing left is to go and check through this video, which I'll go and do on my own, and then obviously upload it. And that's pretty much it. So I'll schedule it for probably the next video that you'll see, so it'll be up on Friday, as this is up Wednesday, and then that's pretty much it. So I'll show you actually how I schedule a video, and you know, just to give you a rough idea on how I do that. What I am going to do is I am actually going to go and upload another video though instead, so you pretty much see what I do. So obviously I just go straight onto YouTube and I click on this and it says select files, and then I go on to this one, which is the one I'm going to upload, and I choose that one. And where it says private here, I actually changed that to schedule, and that one will be on the 9th and will be uploaded at 3, loaded on the 10th, not the 9th, so that's Wednesday. But then this is where you'd go and put your custom thumbnail. You'd go into your thumbnail and find the one that you'd go and choose. You'd go and do the name of it, description of it. I always have this already the same. I don't have to try and find my Instagram, my Twitter, they're already there here. And then I'll go and work on the tags, making sure that this is on gaming, because a lot of people don't actually go and check that out. Anyway, I'll make sure it's on gaming. Pretty much that's it. And then I'll go and publish it, and then that's pretty much it. That is pretty much just the behind the scenes. Don't know what that was. Yeah, there's nothing else pretty much I can say.
Alright guys, so I've been editing this video for 7 hours, and also like through the filming and stuff, that took about 5 hours, so altogether I'm up to 12 hours altogether. So This video has taken a lot longer than I actually thought it was going to, but guys, if you're entertained by it or if it helps you out, then I'm more than happy to do videos like this. If you actually want to see videos like this also in the future, please let me know because I'll be more than happy to do it. But right now I'm going to end this video and that's going to be that. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure that shows forward. Punch on the like button, and if you want to become part of the Crazy Army, make sure that you punch that subscribe button. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. That's been my biggest project so far.